Hey guys, what is up? It is Dalton here.
And I'm Tyler.
And welcome to Video Game Finds number 65. And this week we got quite a bit of good stuff here. Couple of little things off eBay, and then all the stuff that otherwise is found from local Goodwill and ARC thrift stores and one pawn shop. So without further ado, let's get started with it. Alright, the first game I picked up here, this is a PS2 game. I picked it up at Goodwill on Wednesday. It was the last day to use a half-off coupon that I had from the previous weekend, and I decided to go up and use it. And this game was originally going to be $6, I think, or something like that. So I got it for half off, which made it $3. I already have it, but it's a good game to put with other consoles or sell off by itself. But that is Need for Speed Most Wanted, and that is 100% complete. It's in really good shape. It's actually, what's funny is it's got the black label disc in there, but it's a greatest hits case. Typical GameStop, doings there. So that, in turn, I call it a Frankenstein. So there was that. $3, I can't complain. That's really cool. So, alright, and then next we have here two USB Super Nintendo controllers here. And these were to be used for Super Mario Bros. X, which me and Tyler play on his computer and stuff. But the problem is his computer does not recognize both controllers at the same time, which kind of sucks. But they're still good to use, like single player or whatever. So these were $8.50 for the two, which I can't complain. They were free shipping. They're not too bad of quality. They're a little, thin plastic, but they still feel pretty comfortable. They're not as real as a Super Nintendo controller, but they're pretty close. So I thought for those, that's not too bad. So $8.50, I can't complain. Alright, and then we've got a stack of NES games here that I got off eBay. And these were all individual single auctions from the same person, and I ended up winning all 5 of these games, and they just bundled them up as one deal with shipping, so that was really nice of them to do that. These all 5 came with a dust sleeve too, which is really cool. That's a bonus. But anyways, I'm going to be keeping 3 of these and upgrading 1, and then just selling, I'll explain it to you as we go to it. But first one here is Dr. Mario with the Nintendo dust sleeve. I'm going to be keeping this because I actually have a box and manual for this game, and I wanted to get a copy of it so I could complete a box copy of Dr. Mario, so that's cool. So I'll be keeping that. And then this one's pretty hard to find. It's not too expensive, but it is more obscure, and that is The Adventures of Rocky Bullwinkle and Friends. That also came in a Nintendo branded logoed dust sleeve, which it doesn't really belong in that, but it doesn't matter. I'll keep the dust sleeve regardless. So there's that one. Then this one I didn't have either. I have the second one, but now I have the first one, and that is Tiny Toon Adventures with the basic black sleeve. And by the way, all these labels and stuff on the games look mint. I mean, they're really good shape, so that's really cool. I'm really happy for that. And then this one, I'll be upgrading mine for it, and that is Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego with the basic black dust sleeve as well. So very cool. This game is in very good shape. That's really cool. Most of these games played on the front loader NES, like first or second try, which is impressive. They're really clean. And then the last one here was really cool, and that is a gray cartridge of The Adventures of Link, which is Zelda 2, of course. And this came with the sparkling glitter kind of Nintendo dust sleeve, which is really cool. But this game is in really good shape as well. It's not quite as good as mine, but it's still in very good shape. So, very, very happy with those. And I ended up spending $33.58, I think, after shipping for the 5 games, which is a very good deal, especially for like the Link and everything else. So that's very cool. Alright, now that's all the eBay stuff. Now we're going to get into all the local games and stuff like that. So first I'm going to show here a stack of games, and then Tyler will show the one that he picked out when we were there. But anyways, we've got 1 Wii game, 5 PS2 games, and an Xbox game, and then he'll show a PSP game that he found. So anyways, the first Wii game here that we found is a copy of Wii Sports in very good shape. It's got the manual. It's complete. This was inside a Project Gotham Racing Xbox case on the shelf at our thrift store, which was funny. I opened it up just to expect to see like a disc or something of Project Gotham Racing, but it was actually the Wii Sports disc in the slot of where the original disc goes, and then on the side where the manual would go, this was in there. So I ended up just buying this instead because I said it wasn't the right game in there, so they just had me buy this. I didn't want to buy the whole Project Gotham Racing, just have an empty case. It's kind of pointless. But anyways, that was $2. By the way, all these games were $2 each, so we'll get to it as we go. But the next game here is Flat Out 2. Pretty fun game, actually. It's, you know, like a smash 'em up car racing game, which is really cool. It's missing the manual, but the disc is in pretty good shape. It plays very nicely, so that's cool. So there's that one. Then we've got a complete copy of Grand Theft Auto 3 Greatest Hits Edition. Very good shape. So there's that one. Very cool. Always good to get those. You can sell those with PS2s any day because Grand Theft Auto titles are very popular. Now this one I'll try to explain. We have a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 Greatest Hits, but it's not actually Kingdom Hearts 2 inside. It was actually a copy of a Black Label of Vice City inside, which was pretty funny. But the case and manual has actually got some value to it, and then I can always sell a disc only of Vice City. So not too bad. I couldn't complain. Both pretty good games, so either way you can sell it off, so that's not bad. And then these last two PS2 games are the ones I'm going to be keeping, just because I don't have them, and it's really exciting. The second one that I'll show you here, but the first one here is Project Snowblind, in very good shape. It feels brand new on the case, but like it partially opens. It's not as brand new as most that I've gotten recently, but it is complete in very good shape otherwise, so that's cool. And then we've got this one. This one was exciting to find. I finally found a copy of it, and that is Star Wars Battlefront 2 Black Label. I have found so many copies of this Greatest Hits, but we finally found a complete Black Label copy, which is very cool. It was really disgusting, covered in all kinds of goober and stuff, and I spent a little while cleaning because it was just so disgusting, but ended up getting that for a good deal as well, $2. I cannot complain at all. That's a really good game. And then the last one here that I found was an Xbox game, and that is Star Wars Obi-Wan. And that is in pretty good shape. The only problem is it has a GameStop sticker on the actual insert, which really sucks because you can't really get those off without destroying the insert, but it is 100% complete. The disc is in really good shape, so I can't complain for $2. It's not a huge high-dollar Star Wars game on Xbox, but it's still a Star Wars game, still pretty popular, so can't complain there. Alright, Tyler, you want to go ahead and show the PSP game you found at ARC as well?
Okay. I got 7 Wonders of the Ancient World.
And it's not a high-dollar PSP game, but it's one that we wanted to add. It is complete. It's in very nice shape. But it's just another PSP game that, you know, for $1.50, which is what it came out to be, was a really good deal. We're trying to find some, smaller games and stuff to just kind of add to the PSP collection, because it is, as I look at it, it is kind of slim. So that's not too bad. That's really exciting. So very cool.